Get used to it. Get used to rejection. Rejection is a part of the game, and I call it a game because I like to play. And so for me, I mean, the first book I ever tried to get an agent for, I got about 70 rejections, and I quit writing for 2 years. And I would give my right arm to have that back. Maybe not my right arm, maybe my left arm because I'm right-handed. But I would give anything to have that time that I wasted dwelling on rejection, because I didn't realize that I was actually pretty close. I was getting requests for fulls, but at that point the internet wasn't as much of a thing, and I wasn't networking with other writers, and so I didn't realize that getting a full request was really close, and for a first book was really close. And so I just figured out, I'm a terrible writer, I'm awful, I've had all these rejections, I can't do this. And I'm fortunate, as I said, to have a spouse who writes, and he said, well, I'm going to write another book, and if he's going to write another book, well, I'm going to write another book. And it became kind of a competition. So if you can have somebody that you can do that with and kind of travel the journey together, it was really interesting because I would win a contest and he would win the same contest the next year. And I would win this and he would win the same thing the next year. We had that happen 3 times with 3 different state and national competitions where I would win it and then he would follow up with winning it, which was really interesting because they actually would call us and say, we had to talk to the contest organizers to make sure it was okay that we're going to give this to the spouse of last year's winner, but we found out it's all right, we could do it. So yeah, it was interesting. But with rejection, as I teach, you've got to view it as a mark of pride, because if you're getting rejected, you've written it, you've finished it, hopefully you've polished it, and you are taking the brave step to put it in front of somebody who could reject you. So it's a badge of honor. If you get a rejection, you've done a lot of wonderful things. We have a party once a month that we called the Rejected Party. I don't know if my husband talked about this in his, but you can't go to the party unless you've sent work out and had either a response or a rejection, but you have to have put work out. And so people will work themselves to put that out just so they can get an invitation to the party. And when we get together for the party, it's always in a restaurant, and everybody goes around the table and we read our rejections. And we're talking about new writers, contest entry writers, writers who have been published before and are trying to get published again, writers with agents, writers trying to get agents. We go around, we read the rejections, we all say something negative about whoever rejected us, we crumple the rejection up, throw them in the middle of the table, and we all take a drink. So it's a celebratory thing. It shouldn't be viewed as a negative. You're doing it. You've done the thing. You've created something, and you're taking that chance.